Welcome everyone to Paranormal Small Talk. I'm your host Howard Petrie, along with host. She's playing a dual role tonight. That's Miss Rosie Page. She's in this show and she's a
Multitasking.
host on Hey Boo and replacing Mr. Tim tonight because he got into a serious accident today. Well, he had a very bad burn on his arm. We have Mr. Ricky Hellert coming in and Mr. Ethan in the background.
He's just here so we don't get fined.
Yeah.
You see how Ricky's only got his name. He won't say Ethan's back there.
Ooh. And tonight we're interviewing the Hey Boo girls. I don't know what I just don't know. These women here conspire. They conspiracists. I mean, they talk about us men's behind our back. They talk about us in front of their back. I don't know. They mean. They mean women. They mean. So don't watch that show. They mean. But that's with Miss Rosie. That's Miss Rosie Page, Miss Jacqueline Crossland, Miss Eileen Jones, and Miss Ane Shin. So how y'all ladies doing tonight?
And temporarily not with us is Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal's out for now. She's running the whole show right now, so it's kind of hard for her. So
Busy.
Actually, she's being Supergirl, Superwoman right now.
Hey, Jeremy, I'm so glad you're home.
Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Carl.
Jeremy.
I totally missed the show last night, Carl, and I told you I was going to watch it, and I didn't think about it until like 8 or 9, and I'm going to watch it tonight because I thought about it again before he came on there because I forget stuff if I don't write it down, and I have a 2021 calendar on my wall I've been writing stuff on. I told Eileen earlier, my guest Monday night I was supposed to have on, I told him the wrong date.
Well, hopefully they realized it wasn't a Monday that day, because chances of it being a Monday was very...
No, I don't think he knew when my show comes on or whatnot that show's on, because I'm on all different kinds of shows, and I've invited him on other shows before, so, but it's Matt Benton. I said, dude, I forgot, you're supposed to be on my show tonight, and it's halfway over, and I just realized that I had written you down, but it's the wrong year. And he's like, that's okay, I'll do next Monday. And I was like, oh, good. I'm going to work. So we're going to go over The Haunting in Harrisburg.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So, ladies, tell us what's making y'all show such a success. I mean, I don't see very much
awesome.
I don't see very much advertising there, Rosie and Jackie and Eileen. She's new to the show, so I can't say nothing bad about
Ane right now.
I'm trying to figure shit out. Oh, can I say shit on here?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We'll carry a little
PG-13, right?
For us.
I've got it for 30 days for not sharing.
And there's Carl. Hey, Carl, how's it going, brother?
And Jeremy?
I don't want to talk to
As soon as he
Jeremy.
gets back home, he's going to watch all the shows and he's going to get it back in the grind already.
He has actually improved much quicker than I thought he would.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still,
Because he's an Adonis. He's the Adonis.
I know.
Wookiees do actually heal faster. And it's just a known fact. I mean, look at Chewbacca. I mean, he's a movie star, and he got shot, and look at him. He's back at it. Same thing with Jeremy.
The
Force got a little Wolverine in him.
Yeah, there you
There's my brother Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hey.
Carl says he's doing good.
Hey, Gabe.
The band himself, Gabriel Herrera, made an appearance. Eileen, tell Gabe what you were saying about Hazelhurst.
Oh, I was just basically saying I reached out to Tommy with PPPS and trying to figure out try to get that lined up so we can all get out there and I can meet the rest of your crazy team and hang out again with TPPS and you know I don't say that name because I butcher it. Other than I know it has Hoa in it. But
Hoa, you know Hoa's, huh?
I know Hoa.
That's funny.
Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Tangipahoa Parish. Did I do it?
And Tangipahoa.
Better than I could pronounce it.
Yes. So I'm hoping to get with I love investigate with those guys, and even though Howard and I've, been on an investigation together, we've never investigated together.
Yeah. We went to the
Who's that
same
one?
place but didn't do an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
From Australia. Who's that?
I don't know who that is from Australia because they didn't give me a name. You have to allow StreamYard to let them use your name so that way we can see it. But we appreciate you watching from Australia.
Let me see.
Well, can you give instructions for that? Because I have a StreamYard account and I still can't figure that out. And whenever I tune into you guys and watch you and I'm commenting, I come up as Facebook user and I'm like, oh, how do we
weird and glitchy.
It might also depend on which platform. Like if he streamed to multiple places, and for some reason, one of those places that person specifically got on, I don't know why it has to do with that. Sometimes it won't show their name, but if they get on things, then it'll show their name.
Sometimes it'll say I'm on A, and then sometimes I'm just plain old Facebook user. I don't know who I am.
Chris, what's
She's
up?
like, I'm here though.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chris,
I have to put my name after, write my name, my signature afterwards all the time.
Hey, huh? Hey, Chris.
Yo,
Raven Pa.
I'm feeling so sorry for Chris because he has to put up with my brother once a week. I feel so sorry for him having to put up with David Childers.
David's a good guy.
No, he's not.
I like David.
Oh, this
That's
is
the
the
problem.
Chris person right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
David's the one with the little schmutz on here, right?
He's about this tall, no hair except right here.
The little schmutz on the chin.
Yeah.
Man, you know if David was here, he'd be all over you right now.
See, Chris knows what I'm talking about. He got me.
The hell are you drinking, Eileen?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm still sharing. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, everyone.
I haven't
go
shared
to the
shit
comment
yet.
section. There is a share button. Make sure you click that and share us out. And someone share it to my page because I cannot.
She's in Facebook jail again.
Hey, Nick.
Jeremy York. Jeremy York.
I got you, Eileen. I'll share it.
Thank you. All right, we just had another Facebook user. So whoever you are, hey people. Hey people.
Hey, person.
Say hey everybody. Is it saying hey everybody?
It says hey people.
Hey
Hey,
people.
people. Yeah, right there.
I'm not seeing the hey people.
I think it's on our it's on the comments on the side. I don't see it on my phone.
Okay.
Oh, it's Tim. Hey Tim. You're showing up Facebook user for some reason.
Oh, another Tim, because there's another Tim up here at the top.
Yeah, that's my buddy Tim from around here.
Yes.
The one you talked to, Rosie.
Yes, the one that has haunted laundry detergent.
What the hell?
He has haunted laundry detergent. He does.
Who has haunted laundry detergent, and how do you get that?
I want to know that too.
It relocates itself with no one around. Hey, Wild Bill.
Oh, Wild Bill.
Yeah, it relocates
That's a
itself.
cool name.
Sandy's
Wild
Sandy
Bill
says
looks
hey
like
also.
he's holy.
Huh? Holy. Haunted laundry detergent. Yes. It was in a green
I
bottle.
said the
too.
same. I said the same thing, Nick. I mean Jeremy. Nick, Jeremy.
We already
I'm
lost
name.
somebody.
already on Petri
Charlie is
dish.
the ghost.
Yeah, Charlie is the ghost that does
Okay.
haunt their house. So yeah. He likes
Yeah,
to
I think
play
you told me that.
games and all that fun stuff with them.
Yeah, I was looking at Nick Muley. What's going on, little Nick?
That is a really nice picture of you, Nick. I really like that. Very handsome. Very definitely.
With the laundry, I guess.
Nick is my second most hated, but that's okay. I still love him, but he's still my second most hated.
Nick is
One
a stud.
number one, he's number two.
Hey, Reverend Wild Bill. That means my clothes can inflate and start flying off. That would be really awesome. We need to work on that. We need to conjure that up.
here's why I don't understand. When a spirit realizes it can do something, can it not help me around the house or help someone around the house actually
Yeah.
do some laundry, do some
No,
dishes,
because
clean mop?
I had one
Ghost knows better than go around your dirty drawers.
Still the flies, you know.
He just made a bunch of noise.
I know, but they need to start
Yes.
helping. I mean, like Ricky needs some help with the vacuum cleaner.
You need
All
help
the
with your
time.
drawers.
You know,
You need help with your drawers.
Always finds a way to get plugged up.
Does the
And
Reverend
I
Wild
can't
Bill
figure
have
out
a
the
show
only thing I can
here?
trace it
I'd
back
like
to
to
is
see
Ernie's
live-
app.
I don't know.
Denise, come
Reverend
get your
Wild
man.
Bill?
Tim, we are doing
Howard?
good, but I've already gotten sick, I think. So maybe I'm not going to get sick the rest of the year.
Yep, I got sick
Howard.
a few times myself. So is Ethan. Ethan's getting sick now.
It's chaos on here. Does the Reverend Wild Bill have a show?
No.
I don't
Howard,
know.
Jeremy,
Yes.
does
Yes.
the Reverend Wild Bill have a show on here on AF?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
You
it
don't
would be a
know?
really cool name for it if it did.
It would. It would.
I was sharing this out. I'm like
I think
6,000.
it had
people.
like
They
some
can fly clothes around like
tombstones
that.
on
I
the
was
back.
you just push a button and it automatically shares out to the pages you already set to. That's what it needs to be on here.
Can your
Let's see
clothes inflate? Your clothes inflate, Jeremy?
Don't ask questions.
At least they can fold them up, you know, and put them away.
Mine inflate when I gain a few pounds, but you know.
Don't ask questions you might not want the answers to.
Oh, so he does have a show. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm
He met
misunderstanding.
Wild Bill 2 years ago on a show, but that doesn't mean he has a show now.
All right, shared, finished.
Or had a show. Share.
All right, guys, don't forget to hit that share button.
I used to have a show called The Ranting of a Madman. Now I just do guest appearances.
What did you rant about? Because I rant every day that doesn't do any good.
And he's always a madman.
Howard, you ran about every damn thing.
That's because you ran. That's because you ran to Jackie. She doesn't pay attention.
Anyone who does not know Jackie, who's in the bottom corner, kind of
Very quiet lady.
that way. Okay. Unfortunately, she is cursed with having to live with Howard. So everyone feel sorry for her.
You're just jealous because you can't
Pray
live
for
here.
her. Pray for her when you.
That's what it is. You're just jealous because you want to live here, and I won't let you. I'll make another pen. I got enough wire to make another pen for you. Like I'll put you right between the pegs.
That'd be better than about you.
You just have to watch me go out the back porch and pee every morning. That's all.
No.
Listen, that's the last thing you want
I'm
to see.
good.
What the hell?
I'm okay. Don't eat the yellow snow
Mississippi.
You
at
said
Howard's house.
Oh Lord, we got way off the subject here because I was asking questions and all of a sudden Eileen was like she just went off on her own thing there. She just
We're talking about paranormal detergent and yellow
me and
snow.
Ethan are going to be in and out. We got some stuff going on, so I'll be muting and disappearing as needed.
Like haunted laundry.
Yes. Well, right now we're trying to chase the little leprechauns that are running through the house butt naked. So
listen.
We have a freedom leprechaun too for Howard. So
Ship them there. I'll take them.
Yeah.
Put them in a box.
Awesome. That'll be exciting.
Doing a
Jealous.
lot of things.
And where are you airing?
Yeah, where are you airing? What networks are you sharing out of, or what network you're with?
Yeah, we
Interesting.
probably want to watch that if it's in the UK for sure. That reminds me. I have a couple of friends in the UK.
So, ladies, tell us about your show.
Well, we're gonna dress up in corsets later on.
and animal costumes and vampires and witches and pirates. Yep.
I'm not talking about your home life. I'm talking about for the show.
Facebook, YouTube. He said Facebook and YouTube.
I mean, pretty much anyone who knows me, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth. So
That is true.
Or what I'm going to do.
So, Hey Boo is a show about 4 ladies that sit around and talk about paranormal subjects. Usually we have a subject per show, and we research it so that we all take turns going over what we want to talk about that falls under that subject. Anywhere from murderers, unexplained happenings, paranormal activity, haunted locations, haunted vehicles,
Vampires?
Haunted vampires that are haunted by the ghosts of their victims. Hey, that could happen.
Okay.
If a vampire killed me and drained me of blood, I dang sure would haunt them.
Let me ask y'all something. This is a male asking now.
Talk about Avengers because there's about to be one of those monsters you're talking about.
Okay.
Just talk about Avengers. Let's talk about Avengers.
Talk about it, Rosie. Go ahead. You can talk about it.
He said you need to talk about the Avengers, Mom, because there's about to be a monster on there that you're going to talk about.
I'll watch the Avengers when they put Deadpool on there.
He likes Deadpool too.
Just stay here.
Just stay there.
Stay here. Just stay there. Don't go nowhere, Mom.
Have a new
We got
boss.
another one. Good evening, everyone. You have to allow StreamYard to. You have to give permission to StreamYard to allow you to post your name on there. But thank you for saying good evening.
Let's see if I can figure out who it is. That's what I peep on our show and look in the comments, and usually it shows me who it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing here.
Now, this is a question I've been wanting to ask women in the paranormal field. When you go investigating, of course, you get into tight places. Then there's a lot of places you have to, if you're doing graveyards or if you're doing property that's possibly that's haunted. What kind of bras do y'all wear? Do y'all wear a sports bra, or is it something like a pull up, a push up thing? What do y'all wear? I want to know this.
I like to go answer
sports
first. I have a weird answer, so y'all go ahead.
All right, Eileen.
Well, it's got to depend. Does it want to like try to undo the bra? So then you got to make it easier.
You got to make it easier.
Robert.
We'll just go with no bra, right? Some tassels, some pasties.
I wear a booby gone bra.
Booby gone, bro. That's what the hell's a booby gone?
Which that's a sports bra because your boobs be gone. Your boobies be gone. They're flat. Booby gone.
Like a sports bra, like a serious sports bra.
Yeah, or a uniboob.
Jackie.
Whatever comes out of my dresser drawer.
Huh?
Jackie wears a sports
One that
bra.
comes out of her dresser.
Anne.
Commando.
She goes commando. Yeah, it is.
She don't need no support.
I am jealous we can't all be that perky.
Mom.
Okay, I will.
Say it, Mom. Say it.
I did. I'm gonna have to mute it.
Where's Lincoln? He's right there. Is Lincoln right there?
He's trying to play with some action figures.
Nick said he's almost afraid to ask.
When Dad said his word.
Oh, about the booby gone or the commando?
No, I think you did that before that. I think it's about just the subject.
Bring him out of here and he's probably.
Let's see. So Rosie wears a booby gone. Anne goes commando. Jackie wears a sports bra. And Eileen wears a tearaway bra.
She's like, whatever comes out of the drawer. She don't care.
That's good information. I mean, that's for a woman that's going out in the field and that needs to know about. Yeah, I guess it's personal preference for the woman who wants to know. Right? Personal preference.
And you soak it in holy water first.
Hey, Troy.
And sage.
Howard, the real question is, what do you wear as a bra?
Pasties. I wear pasties.
Right.
Little ghost ones, or they look like ghosts
Is it
or
the mood thing?
skeletons.
It's a little humid out. You prefer to,
No,
switch
one
it up?
says scared, the other one says straight. Scared
Do they
straight.
look like your little symbol up there?
I mean, like at Old Park Hotel, it likes to undo women's bras down in the basement area. I mean, you don't. I mean,
Wear a lace.
you might miss evidence if you don't have it where it can be undone.
You can just wear a
That's
straight
what you
jacket. If you wear a straight jacket, you don't need a bra.
You know,
Howard
Howard
needs to wear one.
We actually had Beth put one on at the Old Attala County Jail.
Mm-hmm.
And we made her wear a straight, or we didn't make her because I mean she's crazy like me.
Yeah, I'd wear a straight jacket.
Straight jacket on too.
I thought you meant a bra. I was like, where were y'all at? A brothel or something?
Well, those two. That's Old Park.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
What about you, Ricky?
Me? I let the girls hang free, bro.
You commando like I am.
Yep. I like them when mine flat when I'm running for something, you know?
He uses his vacuum to perk them up before an investigation.
Exactly.
Oh,
see, you can use a vacuum for everything.
You
people.
can
Don't
use
let people
duct
tell you
tape or
your sexual
Gorilla
vacuums
Glue.
is nasty. It's not.
No, only
Duct
Nick
tape.
can use Gorilla Glue.
And Gorilla Glue for Nick and duct tape for Ricky.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't wear gorilla glue no more. He wears corn husk.
You're damn right.
He's proud of his corn husk.
You can put corn in your bra for later.
Yeah.
If you get hungry on an overnight.
Down here in Georgia, we like to put peaches in our bras.
That's something.
Keep nice and fresh and fruity.
What did he say? Potatoes?
You said potatoes?
It sounded like
Someone
he said
says potatoes. They wear potatoes.
I thought that
Yeah, I don't know.
said something about potatoes.
Well,
You the hoe. I thought I was the hoe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
So, ladies, what type of investigations have y'all been on? I mean, Hey Boo is a bunch of paranormal investigating women. Even it's some of y'all are gifted, some of y'all are a little bit gifted, and some of y'all are just plumb ass retarded or something going on up there. I don't know.
Crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, crazy would be a good word. Sorry about the R word. No common sense whatsoever. Let's put it that way. So,
look what Chrissy said.
I know. I'm done.
That's funny.
like Chrissy.
Popcorn.
She ain't lying.
Listen.
She ain't lying.
It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. All your corn.
Well, according to
Take your corn.
Nick, if you used Gorilla Glue, you couldn't do that if it got hot in there.
Nick worries me about Gorilla Glue.
Never
So
have to
if
take
Gorilla
it off
Glue's watching
again.
this, you need to grab this man to plug your products because he plugs it every show.
he does. He loves that stuff.
He's a sponsor.
Uh-huh. Oh, for Gorilla Glue? Yeah. They should sponsor him for sure.
Howard, what was your question? Chrissy kind of made us not think about you.
What do we
Well,
do?
of course not. I wasn't thinking about y'all. I was reading the question. And laughing.
We
So
bought
what type
popcorn.
of so what type of investigating? I mean, y'all, when you go out there, what type of investigations do you do? Some of them, some people.
This guy, I'm gonna get that action figure.
A gown, Chrissy, come on. Listen, that's not a gown. But what type of equipment best helps you, or what's your favorite piece of equipment that you use when you for like your all around go to
Oh my gosh, that's
Me
on an investigation as a woman?
I'm not really
personally.
huge on
You're
equipment
gonna like
for
it.
evidence. I like equipment as backup.
Okay.
But if I had to actually pick something electronic, it would have to be the digital recorder. That's just my favorite. You know, I can't go without it. And, you know, of course, a compass. I've gotten where I use a compass a lot, and I like that.
Okay. Why would you
Now I
use
got
a
a cat and a
compass?
dog.
Do I?
Why would you use a compass?
Depends on where you're at.
But yeah, that's true. I haven't been in a location where I'm worried that the location itself, because the land has messed up anything. But because whenever you get that energy around you, it's like I don't really have it to where the compass will start spinning. We've seen it more like when I was in Tyler, Texas. We saw it more where it would actually point at the direction right before the activity would start in that direction. One of the actual founder of Backroads, he kind of taught me about the compass, and I've been kind of using it ever since. That and cat balls, those are,
And I told you leave those cat balls alone.
But I mean, gotta have something.
I don't agree with that 100%. Only because you have to be there, or you have to be one of the people that was there, because people can fake EVPs.
Well, and not so much fake sometimes. It's you you may not hear something that could be going on. If you have someone in a different area of the location, you may not hear it at that moment because you're not focused on it. But in the same token, your recorder's going to pick it up. Well, when you get ready to listen, you're not going to know that somebody was you're not going to remember that somebody was in the other room and made a noise. I mean, I've been on one location here. It's abandoned house. There's no insulation, and someone caught a woman speaking on their recorder. When they got home, they heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I went back to the location. I stuck the digital because I was trying. I'm very big on trying to disprove my evidence if I'm local more than trying to prove it. Because if I'm going to tell you it's evidence, I'm going to really, as much as I mentally can, scrutinize it. So I put the digital recorder on top of the mantle, and I kept walking outside, and I would like say certain thing like 20 steps, 30 steps, but I would talk normally. And so I could figure out how far I could get outside, and you could still hear it inside because there was no insulation in the building at all, or in a house at all. And even when you were looking through the floorboards, you could actually see the ground. So it made everything amplify in the house, something that you wouldn't really think about. Hey, Bethy.
Hey, Bethy. I think
that's
pretty much.
Go ahead, Rosie. Go ahead, Rosie.
I think that it is good to have a digital recorder, but I do like also to use video, because video can be just as good as an EVP, because you have to know who is there, who isn't there, what is and isn't going on around you. What, if you're in there alone, or you just have, like, it would just be me and Jason, it's only us two. I know what he sounds like. I know what he looks like. So if it's not him, it's not him. So I think a video evidence can be just as good. And actually, I feel like as far as presenting evidence, EVPs are good. And a paranormal investigator themselves is going to want to hear the EVP. But people that don't do this are going to want to see the video. People at home or whatever that don't do this are going to want to see the video, because just seeing it, for some reason, it connects to their thought process that it might be real or whatever. I don't know. It just does. But I think that yourself, not just if you have medium abilities, but yourself is the best piece of equipment, because yourself is going to know what is and isn't real, what you can research to correlate and to connect to what evidence you got. You can talk to your team members, your common sense, your knowledge, your historical research, like Eileen, likes to do, or whatever. I like to do that stuff too. And your experience as far as being touched or being taken over, or being, like having a medium encounter or whatever you experience there. Basically, really, you can't actually always prove that, but you would know it happened no matter what. And you wouldn't need the EVP or the video. You just need that to prove it.
I agree.
Watch this.
Yeah, Ricky just sent me a message saying he had to go, so
Yeah,
he's taking care of Ethan tonight.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of responsibility.
I did see that Nick is all of a sudden Facebook user. He was the one.
Yeah, I
He's
guess
the
he got
one.
lost in right there.
I need different hand on him.
Georgia. Ane, what about you? You have medium abilities. How do you explain what you use when you use yourself?
I
You
use
go
myself.
into somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's own
I've
a
been
tool,
using
right,
myself.
darling? On there, your own tool, right?
I am. I
That's
use
good to
this.
have. That's what I'm talking about, because that won't let you down.
Mhm.
Nope.
You don't need batteries. Maybe, I don't know, but but you
She
ain't gonna
needs
break.
caffeine.
You're not gonna break. You're not gonna fall apart. You won't. You're your own thing, your own personal tool.
Yep. They talk to me. They show me things. They make me feel things. Sometimes they choke me, or they do whatever they want to do to relay their message, whatever they're trying to communicate. And that's how I do it. I ask questions, or somebody can ask me to ask them questions, and I can get the answers that way. So I hear, feel, see, sense, just kind of, I can even taste things. So yeah, I just basically use this. But as far as tools go, my experience with them, I'm not really sure the names. I do like the cat balls. That's like, I guess it's because it's just like the most fun thing there that I've seen so far. But I do like it where the words come out of the box. And and I like the little box with the little lights that light up. I don't know the name.
REM pod, like a REM pod.
Yes. And then I like this. Oh, I just got this little app on my phone. I know some people don't like it, but it's called an Echo Vox. And it like talks to you. I like that, because it not only just says the word, but it like writes it out, and it's really cool. You ask it questions, and I was just using it not too long ago in a park, and then we used it in a cemetery, and then right here in Arizona, and it was fun. It was actually communicating and making sense. The words that were coming through were making sense. They weren't just like random words. They actually had a pattern to them, and it was like really neat. And it was kind of easier to understand than with all that static. Some people have a great ear for that, amazing ear. And I just hear mostly static unless it's like really super clear. And then I'm like, whoa, I think I heard that. But it has to be like really clear. But otherwise I hear stuff in my head anyway. So
Me, I just hear Jackie. That's all I hear. I just hear Jackie. And then when I'm sleeping at night, I just have nightmares about Eileen. I wake up in a cold sweat, and I'm like, oh my God.
So do you use Jackie as your guinea pig? Is Jackie your guinea pig, like your tool? You just send her in the room first and see if something happens.
Jackie doesn't go in any room. Jackie will send me into the room. Now, what happens to me? He was a good man. She'll say that at the funeral.
He lived a good life.
Yeah, he's all right.
Wait, hold on, Jackie. Jackie, does he have a life insurance policy that you are a beneficiary of?
No.
Okay, we need to change that, and I got your back, girl.
That ain't getting changed.
She actually went in a room with me at the temple, and we looked at some camera footage and saw some orbs and stuff, or recorded it.
I got that video. Yes, I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, and it was fun.
Now, what?
I got the actual video, except like videoing it like I did, and I gave it to you. I got the actual video.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see that. It would look a lot better and more clear.
Why are you laughing?
Jeremy?
It's nice knowing you, Howard.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I'm gonna take you with me.
No, Jeremy's my brother. You can't touch Jeremy, even though he's on my #1 SHIT list.
He's divinely protected by the Jedi, so you can't get him.
But he's my #1 that's on my list. However, he's still my brother. Only I can beat him up.
Jeremy, I'll be your Han Solo.
Now, one thing a lot of people don't realize, all 5 of us, because of Crystal, are all on different teams. We're all actually on from different states.
Yep.
So everything that we do is totally different outlooks on it, because none of us are alike. I don't feel. I think we're all a little different, which brings Hey Boo some quality there on that.
And we haven't really investigated together
yet.
We've only ever all met.
I mean, I was in Ana's group, but I didn't really get to investigate with her because I was out in another room doing a spirit box session and a portal thing with Jason and Jesse.
We're gonna do Birdcage. That's what we're gonna do.
I want to do that. I really do.
And we'll when we do, we're gonna we're gonna stay at the hotel right across the street from it, so we can look at the Birdcage when we're not in it.
Yeah,
you rent the whole place because it's all upstairs, and you rent it all, and then we have the balcony and all of like Allen Street all to ourselves at night.
Why you always have to put? See, that's all y'all just anti-man.
I like all you say recorders and flashlights.
You can stay in the hotel and you can cook in the kitchen there for us.
See,
anti-man. You have to admit that was funny. Out of everyone on this screen, you got 4 women and Crystal, but she wasn't there anyways. But 4 women and one man, kind of sort of man. And who did the cooking? The man. We know how to do this.
Kind of sort of man, huh?
Call it like
I was in fear for my life in Kansas. I was yelling at Jackie, "Get this crazy woman off of me!" Eileen was trying to rape me, and I think she was really trying to.
Look, that's okay because Rosie and I were walking the streets.
Yes, we were talking to strangers, handing out candy. No,
some really strange strangers at some point. I think you and Jeremy. Was it you and Jeremy I was with when we went to talk to the group that was outside the store, and y'all were like, what is she doing talking to him? I was like, look, hey, I'm talking to everyone.
And we went to the dollar store like 7 times.
They were on a little something, so.
That's what I was thinking about you, Jeremy, the other day. I know right now your jaw's wired and everything. Once you get that thing off your jaw, I'm going to send up some gumbo to you. What I'll do is I'll freeze it or something and put it in some dry ice and have it overnighted to you from like FedEx or UPS or something. And that way you can get it the next morning or the next afternoon or something, and you can just warm it up and put it in your pot and make your little rice, and there you go. You got your gumbo.
Okay, I have to say this. Jeremy's in trouble since he can't even spell my name right.
Yeah.
Petrie may not have a cook.
I thought he was my brother, and he can't even spell my name right.
I am talking about.
Do what? Eileen Jones?
I said Jeremy's in trouble because he can't even spell my name right.
I'm not boring.
Oh, he come down here. I gotta go up there. Oh no.
What?
Are you going to get for me off the kitchen cabinet?
What?
That's still right.
No, the one before that.
Oh, thank you. Which tea are you talking about?
Tea jug in the kitchen cabinet by the microwave.
Nick, he doesn't have a cup for me to steal, though. I can't steal his cup.
It is.
Are you talking about the big
Yeah,
one?
Howard, I am going to try my best to get up to Indiana to actually put my eyes on Crystal and
look at the list. There's a guy who says that, and I don't know who said that word.
And so, if I do go, you and Jackie are more than welcome to go with me. As long as they're okay with you going, they may not want you going.
Hi, Beth. Bye, Beth. She said, I'll be back in a minute.
Sweetheart.
Be safe. Be careful. Don't do anything that we wouldn't do. No.
Jeremy, excuses. You think because you're out of the hospital, I'm going to give you a break? No.
I didn't give him a break when he's in the hospital.
He's only working on a couple of things. Hey, Scott.
I know. I think he told me he was in the hospital, and I'm still ragging him.
Be all right. Rub a little mud on it. That's all. This old saying down here.
You know, Chrissy, I got you too.
That's cool. I forgot she was like real close to me.
And Chrissy, I need to message you later. Remind me. I will forget.
You just better take it easy. Just gradually work yourself into it. Don't force yourself into that back in full force of work. You will hurt yourself. So, Ane, when you go into a place that's haunted, what do you actually pick up? Do you actually see the person? Do you have your spirit guide with you, or are they telling you who's there? Or I know that it works differently for different mediums and psychics and things like that.
And it works differently for different spirits and elements and energies. Yeah. So if, it depends upon their strength or what they want you to know and what they don't want you to know. Some will just talk to you. Some will make you, the one I experienced in Kansas with you guys, that was, I experienced a lot of them, but the one that was like the most aggressive was like screaming in my head. Mostly he wasn't letting me see him, but he was screaming in my head. And then he started to choke me. And then he was holding me down. So, but once I got out of the room, I was okay. But at the same time, I can hear, I've seen other things. You see shadow figures, or sometimes they come in like a white noise kind of look. And sometimes they come in full apparition. And so it depends upon what they want. But mostly they just kind of talk to me. Sometimes you'll hear voices literally right out, they'll come in the corner of your eye. So it's whatever they want. It's just a hodgepodge of things. Got to be open to whatever and anything and be aware.
Is that sort of like, did it scare you when you first see them? Does it still startle you, or do you just kind of like, okay, there it is, and you deal with the situation?
Well, if I'm in a room by myself and I don't like that. But if I'm going in there knowing that I'm needing to open up and be alert and basically an antenna for messages and information that relay to everybody, then I just kind of forget who I am and where I am and just kind of reach out like energetically to try to communicate and see what they have to say. And sometimes they actually even try to come inside me and communicate that way. I've even been in one where I was in a basement behind a wall, a false wall, and it was a basement inside of a basement. And the person, I would say a child, he was probably a child, probably about 14, 15 at the time. And he came in to me and he was talking to me. Actually, I guess he must have known I was coming, and because he prepared me in advance and was talking to me in dreams and also just visions and stuff. And then when I actually made it to the actual location, he came into me, was giving me information and making me do what he was doing, cowering down into a ball in the corner of the room, in a basement, and giving me the information. And the funny thing is that there were other investigators there, and information that he was giving me was coming through the echo box and the little speaker box thing. And it was accurate information that was confirming everything that I was basically saying that he was telling me to say. But the other investigators weren't even listening to it. It was just one other investigator with me. So, but it was actually pretty interesting. We're like, whoa, this is crazy. This stuff is actually happening. But when I'm in it, I'm not even like aware of other things going on. I'm actually like that person. Mm-hmm. And then I get, once I'm like talked to or something, I can kind of get out of it, or get out of the room, and then they kind of either leave me. So, because I'm only
sort of like that's your expertise, and that I mean, for what you have, I mean, because that's why you're your own equipment. You pretty much, Rosie, you basically have some gifts. Same question. Or does it start? Can you explain the gifts a little bit? What do you, how do you investigate? And what was when you see something, even to this day, does it still startle you? You get scared?
It does startle me. I don't, I'm not probably as open as her, so I don't have the exact same experience. And it started out being more like I was a spotter. Like when our team went somewhere, I would just say, that's where you're going to get activity. That's where you're going to get activity. That's where you're going to get activity. And that's where they'd get activity. So it started out that way. And then it got more like she said, like when they come into her, that they like actually can show what they're doing and what they did. And like maybe like how they died or how they lived and like they talk. Mine's not like that. Mine is like I experience what they experienced and I see it, but I invoke like physical symptoms that they had. If they were sick or their back hurt or they had a messed up leg or prosthetic leg or they had a limp or they had, something wrong with their throat, like they were hung. But I don't ever, like, they don't actually talk through me, but I explain because it's like almost like my eyes black out and I'm watching. I'm them, but I'm watching them at the same time. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Like I'm watching me be them, or I'm watching them, but I'm also them at the same time. And I actually have blacked out before where I couldn't see and I was blind sometimes. And I actually see and just explain what they're saying to me and what they're doing and showing me to other people. And then if anyone there has like a historical knowledge or whatever, they'll verify if some of that has happened or if they know about it or not.
It's almost like an out of body experience or an astral projection type
kind
thing.
Of, yeah. Like the same person or spirit, I guess spirit, whatever you want to call him, that attacked her at the temple. Actually, I think the day before that, he was in me and I was walking around feeling like I was a dude, walking around as a dude and being, like all manly and stuff. And I was like, what's going on? Oh, I guess this is what's going on. Like there's a dude in me. But I had like a throat chakra blockage where I couldn't really talk because he didn't want people to talk or say anything about the information, which is why he tried to choke her and tell her to not say anything and didn't want her in the room. I think that I had like a throat chakra blockage. And Shannon said that she felt really sick and felt really yucky, Shannon Rogers, and she had to leave the room. And I said, it's because there's a dude in here and he does not want you in here. He does not want us in here. He wants us out of here. And like, that was my experience. Mine wasn't like, he didn't go as far as to like attack me or try to take me down for some reason. I don't know why, but I experienced and I knew it was the same spirit. I could tell it was. I just knew it was.
Okay, Jackie. Basically the same question for you.
What?
There you go. That's the Jackie I know. What? What type of equipment do you go into an investigation? Or what is your favorite? Basically, your favorite type of equipment. And when you see what I know you don't have any gifts that I'm aware of. You're not Spider-Man, that's for sure. Because I mean, I don't see you doing any in the room or anything, or in the house, or.
If she wears spandex to her investigations every time, I might be concerned. Don't do it yet.
She does have, yeah, she does. Sometimes I've seen her with sweats, spandexes type things. Yeah. As for being afraid the first time or being, if she actually saw something in a room or something, if she's by herself.
I will run.
Yeah, well, no, yeah. You do the 50. Yeah, you do the 50-yard dash with no problem whatsoever.
And you leave Howard right there behind.
And she does. I mean, that was the first time she left me in the freaking woods. She was gone. She just left my ass in the woods.
Yeah.
What makes me afraid?
You see that was gone.
Attacked. Like if she got attacked, that's what makes me afraid. If I see
she never got attacked. She don't give a shit. She rather see the attack happen to me.
That's why I take pictures.
Yeah.
I like
to give it to the police. I didn't do it. You know, they're chalking my body out. You know, where I'm dead. She's talking about outline of me. I didn't do it. See,
you have an attack on your face or something one time in that cemetery? Wasn't there something that happened? Like you had a black eye or something? I don't remember. I thought I saw a photo and there was something wrong with your face.
It was that lady that came through when we were at that cemetery in Lacombe.
Uh-huh.
Oh, LaFontaine?
Yeah.
That's the one that they had something pass through me at that one point.
I just love taking pictures of videos. I can capture some stuff.
Yeah, she does. She does capture a lot of it. Extraordinary things, that's for sure.
I just want to see it. Catch it.
You gotta have a camera woman or a cameraman too. If you don't,
I just bought a brand new Canon.
Awesome.
And
You
video.
can, yeah, it does a video. It does actually, you can broadcast from it. You can do all kind of crap on it. Yeah, it wasn't cheap either. That sucker, man, set me back about $5.
That stuff
But
gets
yeah,
expensive. Yeah. Canon.
Canon. And that was just something that she can get wet and stuff like that in the field or something. She drops it, it ain't no big loss. And yeah, that's a big loss. $500. Yeah, that ain't nothing to sneeze at.
You just
That's a lot of
a strap
that's
with
grocery.
it.
She's got the strap. She got it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me some of that there Gorilla Glue and put it on her hands when she goes out there.
So when she's hitting you with it, and all the blood's on her, so I mean that's proof because she can't get rid of the camera.
Don't damage your camera. Don't waste. Don't
Go
risk
with the other
damaging.
hand, Jackie. Learn how to use your other hand to beat them up.
And as for Eileen, her scared. No, she's not scared. She goes out there and tries to solicit the freaking ghost. I mean, come on. Here's my brother. There's Mr. Gabe.
Hey, Gabe.
Hey, hello everyone.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you doing, Gabe?
You doing? I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Good.
Dealing with him.
Good.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good. It's been so long.
Yes.
I mean, I forgot how to do this.
That's right. You need to come back. You need to come
That's
back.
bad. You start
Yeah,
forgetting how to do it.
Gabe left the shows because I mean he hasn't left the paranormal community, but he has left the shows. We're co-owners, co-investigate everything, and Gabe handles the investigation side. I handle the podcast side, so that's how we split it up a little bit. Take the pressure off of both of us, and not so much on just one person.
So basically, Howard did not want to be the only man in the group, so he had to bring actually.
Oh no! I defend myself. I got a stick.
Now let me rephrase that. He didn't want it to be all women on the show, so he had to bring a man in.
And nice to meet you, Eileen. I think that you were the only one that I didn't meet before. You know.
Yes,
So you don't want to meet her. That's what I'm trying to say, Gabe. No, leave her alone. Leave that crazy one alone. Don't just leave her alone. She's no.
Yes, I've been watching your show. I think this is pretty cool. The last one I really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward for the next show. I don't know if the topic should be a top secret, or
What's that for us?
No, for the Hey Boo.
Rosie,
Oh, Hey Boo.
say what this Sunday's topic is going to be, or you want to keep it a secret until we put the flyer out?
She had to get in there.
She muted herself.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting on to my kid. Let's keep it a secret. That was how secret it was. I couldn't even.
I know. If you're like, I'm going to say it, but no one's going to hear it.
I've just had a dorky day today. I just do dorky
I'm like,
things.
all I see is.
Read my lips.
Oh, and Howard, please read Chrissy's comment. Please.
I did.
I need to see it again. It's the best.
Yeah, I am amazing. Y'all called me a woman anyway, so yes, I am amazing. Thank you.
No, we didn't call you a woman. We called you an amazing chef and cook.
No, Eileen called me a woman.
Oh, you called him a woman?
He's the Cajun chef. The Cajun, is that how you say it? Cajun?
No gumbo for you, Eileen.
That's okay. I got plenty of places I can go get gumbo from.
Yeah, it ain't as good as mine, though.
Gabe will make me gumbo.
Who?
Gabe.
I don't know.
Gabe wants me to make him gumbo.
Okay, so Gabe, you get the gumbo.
I know how to eat it.
You get the gumbo from Howard, then bring it to me. Deal?
I'll tell you what, though, Gabe's an amazing griller. That's for sure. He knows how to grill on the grill.
I try.
I like grilled food.
Thank you, Chrissy.
We got to bring him with us to the Wild West, girls.
Oh yeah.
Dave and Howard, they can cook in the kitchen while we're working.
And that, what women really do anyways is we do all the work and they can just get the credit for it. See, I can say that because actually the founder of my team retired, so now my team is just females.
Yeah. That's why y'all changed the name of it. It was Back Roads, now it's Backdoor Paranormal.
That would be you on the
Alan Jones. With the tearaway bra.
I'm going to run to the little girl's room. I'll be right back.
All right, we'll see Howard in it.
So tearaway bra, does that mean like it's like one of those fruit roll-up bras? Is that what that is?
I don't know. She's the one who says that's what she wears for the ghosts.
Something just easy to pop open.
It's like opening up a beer. That's what.
So what you were talking about before I was trying to join, I know that you were asking some questions to I think it was Jackie. Did she answer? No, I know that I hear when he asked you about the piece of equipment that you prefer on investigation, or the camera.
Yes. And the pro cam.
Yeah,
the body cam.
Yeah, same thing to me.
Yep.
Because you always caught something on those cameras.
Yep.
And the resolution are pretty good on those.
Yep.
We still got some more equipment coming in. We got a bunch of equipment that's coming in from these ghosts.
I saw the Annabelle doll. That was
Jackie's getting that. That's coming with her. We also got, matter of fact, we'll be getting the very first. I forgot what he called it, but it's like it's a Jacob's ladder, but it just doesn't feed. It just arcing. It also something about radiation feeding and stuff like that. So it covers everything. So you put this thing in a room, and it's going to charge the whole room up. Whatever's there, it's going to bring it out.
Let me know how that works. I've always really been interested in one of those. My only other than my cat balls and my digital recorder and compass that I make sure I have with me all the time is my boozy.
Your Uzi?
My boozy.
Your boozy.
We don't want to hear about your breastifus.
He's a white teddy bear that Donald Martin with Parapals that he had made me for my birthday. And he's a white teddy bear, and he's got a REM pod inside him. So I use him for not only a trigger object, but also just as the REM pod. But Boozy's with me. I take Boozy when I go even traveling for my work. Boozy has to go with me.
Yeah.
There is a high-pitched noise somewhere. Do y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Who has their Facebook on?
Close your butthole, Eileen.
See, Gabe, how mean he is to me.
I got to be. She's mean to me.
I'm sweet.
Yeah, I didn't want to believe it.
Rosie's over there. She can't handle this anymore. She's drinking a tall boy.
No, I'm getting some peace. It's peace tea.
Peace tea.
Peace tea. Yeah, peace tea. Lincoln's in the background. Peace tea. What are you drinking there, Eileen?
Diet Coke.
Got you on that one, didn't I?
I thought it was just Schlitz or something. A Milwaukee's Beast. Mississippians, that's the national beer there.
No, I gotta have my Corona. My beer fridge on the other side of this wall is full of Corona and lime, or Coronas and lime.
Yeah, I hear it. Like a buzz.
Yeah, I don't know what that buzz is. It just started.
It says someone has their speakers turned up too far for warrior microphone. Far warrior microphone as that goes to computers.
It went away?
I'm not sure.
How about now? It's still?
It's still going.
Yeah, but I'm glad that.
But it wasn't before.
Blame it on Howard.
I'm not.
Yes, Howard.
It ain't mine. It ain't mine.
Oh well, we'll just have to.
Nope, I just muted myself. So, but yeah, when I'm not tooting my own horn on this, but when I came up with the concept of Hey Boo, I've already had in mind the women I wanted to do who would gel well on this show, and the concept, the basic concept of what I wanted from this show. And after I got it all set and pretty much in my mind, I think the first one I approached was Rosie, and talked to Rosie about it, and then Jackie. Me and Jackie were discussing it, and then I said we need some. I don't know. We need some. You got two attractive women on there. We need to bring somebody who's homely. So I said, let's bring in Eileen Jones.
Peel
the lines, Howard. Peel that banana.
Peel the banana.
And then Crystal Kohler came into mind on that. This all gelled at one time. And then when Crystal left, I was talking to Rosie about it, and I gave some thought that they just only had 3 of them on the show. And I said, this is a full woman show. And my short list was just one person. It was Ane to come back and see if she would want to come on the show and help out with this. And she graciously accepted. And I think the show's working great for y'all. I mean, I hear y'all talking.
Gadgets. I was making sure nothing here was like making that noise. I was unplugging everything and plugging it back in.
Might be. Try this.
Let me see. I'm gonna try something myself.
So, what is everyone's favorite cryptid and why? Why do you like that one?
That's where it's coming from. I found it.
You did?
So it was Howard.
It's Gabe. Gabe, you got some feedback or something coming back on you.
It could even be where your headphones are plugged in. Like, I don't know if you've unplugged them and plugged them back in.
Let me see.
He's a boy outside now.
Still?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me. It's not bothering me where I can't do anything.
It's not bothering.
I could overlook it. I got kids. I mean, they're way louder than that.
We're coming up with the Hey Boo concept, an all women's paranormal podcast. I did this also have one idea a long time ago about doing something with a Spanish speaking podcast. And I had Gabe talk to Gabe about it. And it's hard to get Spanish people on here to talk about the paranormal because they hold ghosts and things that's very religious to them. You know, it's a religious thing. So it's hard to have them come on in and speak about that type of stuff. So Gabe was having problems getting people to actually speak about it in Spanish. So Gabe just decided, you know, it's just not working out at this time. And maybe, you know, he might revisit it in the future. But then again, you never know, you know. It just be something else. But I'm always thinking of concepts like this for different types of shows and stuff. I mean, I started out with just this show, to be honest with you.
It stopped buzzing, by the way.
Yeah, it stopped.
Yeah. It stopped. Whatever you did worked.
He muted himself. That's why.
Oh,
I'm sorry. There is a Hispanic podcast and some shows. There's a Hispanic group of people, but they don't speak in Spanish when they're doing it. But the Midnight Paranormal Society and Adam Ramos and all the other people that are on those shows. Now I think he has kind of started his own with one of the girls that was doing the Midnight Paranormal Society show, and they can all speak Spanish. They just don't.
I love Robert and Coconut. I love Coconut.
I have a few of them that come on our page now, the Swamp Investigations page, and there's some Spanish speaking shows on there now. So I don't know if they stole the idea or what may be, but they're broadcasting on our page now, which is a good thing. I mean, it's reaching out to a whole different another demographic out there. You actually having multi-language shows, and that's what I always looked at, because if you want to spread this thing, you just can't think of here. You have to think of other states. You have to think about the whole country as a general, the whole world as a general. And one of the second languages is you have English and you have Spanish. So especially along in the United States, along the coast, you got California, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and then moves in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. You have a lot of Spanish-speaking people there, and that's what I was looking to capture, more of the Southern and the Western audiences when we came up with that idea. So, but with this show here, I just thought it'd be a great idea to just have women, just all women, and let them explain. Let them talk about their experiences and their what they do out in the fields, and when they're doing investigations and what type of equipment they like to use and stuff like that. Without a male sitting on their panel, that they feel sometimes women feel dominated, and it's sad, but it's true. And they'll just sit back, and let the men do all the speaking, like I'm doing right now, Eileen Jones.
Actually, I was gonna say one thing I am seeing a whole lot more of is women are actually starting to come out more and saying, "Hey, we got this." I'm seeing that a lot more because it's always been, and no knocks to any shows, if you see a woman on the show, a lot of times they're the sex symbol. It's just to kind of break it off a little bit.
You will never have to worry about that, Eileen.
I know, I never I got that. But I mean, so yeah, I mean, years ago, Michael and I had talked about, wouldn't we kind of need to have just an all-woman show? And I don't know, there may have been one. I don't watch 90% of them. But yeah, I mean, but then again, if you really think about it, I truly feel that women are more, and I'm not going to say they're more, because no one's better than anyone else on investigation, but I think they're a little more sensitive, because you've got the spirits who maybe want that mother figure, because a lot of little children, they want their mamas. So they're going to kind of gear towards more of the females than a male. Then you have your females who want to be around, especially if they were hurt by a male, they're going to gear more towards the females. And then let's be realistic. You go to a jail and you go into a men's prison, a man, a majority of the time, is going to come after the female because of the fact that, they want to be around a woman. So it's kind of like you get a little bit of everything. And Beth's show was actually the second show I had ever been on. Me and Rebecca Martin were on Wicked Women, and where she focuses nothing but the women of the paranormal. So I mean, I'm seeing that a lot more, where women are starting to come out more and not be so much in the back burner. And I have been fortunate. I don't know about you ladies.
All of this stuff in here.
I have been so fortunate. The men I have worked.
He's shooting it.
90% of the men I've worked with are very supportive. Now, I have worked with some men who throw you in the back and go, "I got this. You stay back there. I'll protect you." Now, they're still protective, as friends are, but I've actually been very, very lucky. The men I've worked with in the field, 90% of them are extremely supportive of the women.
To hold you at the same level.
I'm for that. I'll stick a woman in a closet or whatever. That's fine with me. Better than me going in there, but.
Well, I remember I was in Natchez. It was outside of being at the old Southern Funeral Home. I was with Southern Paranormal at the Adams County Jail down in Natchez. And it was just me, Doyle Goss, oh gosh, he's going to kill me. And I'm Kyle and Donald Martin. It was just us. So I was the only female. Well, there was the men's side. And I was like, Put me in there. Put me in there by myself. Use me as a trigger object. Because a lot of these men hadn't seen a woman in years. So I mean, I'm all for being used as a trigger object to an extent. To an extent, now. I forget sometimes who I'm talking to.
Yeah, with the tearaway bra. That's what I'm talking.
You don't want to be locked in a coffin overnight, though, right?
No.
I can do that.
That's the first thing that popped in my mind.
In fact, at the Old Southern Funeral Home, they've got a coffin that can hold a twin size bed. And
for a big person.
Oh, that's cool.
And they got it because they found out that it was custom made for someone, and the people found out when they got ready to bury their loved one, they were going to have to buy 2 burial plots. So I believe they ended up having to cremate the gentleman.
That's sad.
Yeah, because the family couldn't afford 2 plots.
Is it the really big guy?
Well, no, I mean there wasn't anybody on their team or anything, but no, it was someone who had passed away, and they had already purchased the casket for him. But when
they turn the casket sideways and just drop it on its land? Hey, you got to think about that kind of stuff. I mean,
it is what it is. At some points,
I mean, that would work.
They said they didn't want to buy 2 burial plots, though, because it might be pricey, so they cremated him because it might have been better for them with the circumstances. I don't know.
I mean, some burial plots, I know my mom's was over $2,000 for 1 plot. So if you think about it, it could be anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000. Then that was, back in 2000. I'm fortunate enough, our burial plots are because it's family burial plots. It's $150 a plot. So I'm like, yeah, I'll buy how many of those? I'm fortunate there.
Is the noise still there? Right.
Huh? What?
Is the noise still there?
No, you're good. No, I know
it's good.
Come off mute. You're good.
Good.
Where'd Jackie go, Howard?
Oh, Jackie!
She said, I'm out of here, you guys. I'm out of here.
She might be loading a gun. Jackie?
Okay, Jackie, not right now. You're on live. We cannot cover that one up.
I asked if she wanted to sit next to me. She goes, so what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Jackie.
So which one is going to be your next investigation?
What?
Rosie?
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Probably. There's a tuberculosis sanitarium that we're wanting to get a hold of to come to. We talked to them, but at the beginning of when everyone was being quarantined and stuff, and they said that if we got a team at one certain point, they had said we could come with a team, but they wanted like a large group of people. So me and Jason were wanting to work on getting other people to come in there with us. We're wanting to go there. It was the first place we ever did our investigating overnight, like where you actually, pay for a location and you stay overnight, and it was the full weekend. And then I always mess this up. The Stone Lion Inn, probably there pretty soon. It's in Guthrie, Oklahoma, which has a lot of haunted history. And I'm wanting to see if we can get into Sequoia's home or do something at the Spiro Mounds. That'd be pretty cool.
I love that, honey. She does it so gracious. And she gets up and she says, that's the way you do it, people.
The Sequoia's home would be like the Sequoia that created the alphabet. There's a museum or whatever, and his home is there.
How about you, Eileen?
I don't have dates, so I don't know what's next, but I know I'm looking at doing the Allen House in Monticello, Arkansas. If I can just get everyone to, get back with me. There's one I'm really looking forward to, but it's an undisclosed location. I can't talk about it.
Why? Why?
Because.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why?
Because. Anyways, I got.
What happened to Paraunity? What happened to Paraunity?
Kill the banana. I've got a local business here I'm working on, and I've been fortunate enough to have been invited to Gettysburg this year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Is it April?
Huh?
Are you going in April?
Heck, I don't know. That's
It's April. I forgot about that.
Then I've got, what else do I have already lined up this year? Or lining up this year.
Ohio.
Yeah,
July.
if everything works out in Ohio, we got the Ohio State Pen. I know that some things might be different that could have possibly changed. I don't know.
I'm not paying no tolls either.
No tolls.
I will turn around.
Come through Mississippi, and then
Why?
So you don't have to go that way to hit the tolls. And then hopefully we'll all get to meet up at the hospital. I'm hoping that works out. And of course, Old Southern Funeral Home, I'm always there whenever there's a free time. So that's my year so far with 90.
I was just talking about that with Jackie about doing Old Southern Funeral Home.
Yeah, stop being cheap, Howard.
What?
You just spent $500 on a camera. I think you can do a $5 toll in and out.
No. Not when I'm driving. I'm already spending the money for gasoline and everything. That taxpayers paid for that road, and they're gonna charge me to drive on that son of a bitch? No, that's not happening. It's not happening. That's why I won't go back to Kansas.
Just don't go that way. We didn't have to pay a single toll.
Howard did.
Because Howard crazy.
Howard had to come up from the south. You circled all the way through Missouri.
I know. I said go the way I did. You're only 3 hours below me.
Only 3 hours. There's a lot of good stuff I could do in 3 hours.
Oh, never mind. I so had something to say. That's something I will Facebook message you.
Oh.
Honey, is everything okay?
The past 2 nights, things have been going wonky during live streams. So last night, both of my phones went on high volume.
Your camera
and and then tonight my light just decided to go 100% on me out of nowhere.
Funny, when you did that, your camera kind of like focused. She's using her telekinesis to jack with the camera. No.
I like the way she got up and walked off. I mean, y'all just, I gotta go pee. And just and walk off. I've seen a lot of women do that. But Arne, she gets up, she was so gracious. She's kind of like, went off, and then she came back in. She's saying, well, and I was like, wow, that is so gracious. Look at her.
Yeah, no, I have to cleanse and bless the area because I don't know. I was doing readings last night and just all of a sudden both of my phones blared loud 100%, and I was just like, whoa. And then the light, it's still, I think, increasing as we talk, but it's kind of blinding. Kind of like what Rosie looks like right now.
You are really bright there, Rosie.
So just in case someone's visiting me.
When I moved, though, I guess
Jeremy, that's what we told him. He's trying to blame Jackie on why he had to hit tolls. I think everyone else put avoid toll.
I did put avoid tolls. And you know what? Jackie said, go this way.
Don't admit to it, Jackie.
See that? Look. She knows it. Got us lost not once, but twice in Dallas. It's just a circle.
Laugh when we did it the second time, too.
Stop admitting to it.
No, but she thinks she's laughing the whole time. I'm pissed off, and she's laughing. Yeah, we lost again.
Make that face again, Eileen. You're like, I can get with this bad.
Oh no, I can't do it. It comes naturally.
Then I got him lost in Dallas too.
Twice.
Not once, but twice.
We get up to the road. She goes, I'm driving. I said, I think we're supposed to take in that road back there.
Like a mile after.
Put a mile down the road. What?
But you could have still made the U-turn and go back a mile versus
Not when you're on the interstate because you have to go to the next wherever it is, crossover or whatever, to make a to turn around to get back, to circle back, and then you have to wait till you can circle back on that one to get on the right road that you're supposed to be.
But you wouldn't have paid tolls, would you?
Oh my lord! It's better to pay for the toll than the gas.
Now, Jackie, I have a question for you. So, what is your thoughts about a man trying to bust into another woman's hotel room?
I was right there. I was too tired.
With his girlfriend.
One thing I wanted to do was sit. I was just sitting. I was too tired. That was funny though.
It was funny.
See?
It was crazy. Of all the rooms.
Yeah, the shit out of Ane, but that's okay.
I was up all night, driving with them, arguing there the whole time there. It's like, slow up, don't go too fast, watch the car in front of you.
Yeah. The first 5 hours of our driving trip was recorded. We had a live stream of that. That's Gabe. Gabe, you're a witness. Coming home from an investigation, how did this?
Only 30 minutes. I can imagine hours now.
Yeah, they put us on speakerphone so they can hear us argue the whole time. Slow down.
I'll put you on speakerphone.
Do 2 hands. Stop it. Don't go so fast. There's a corner right there.
No, it's not like that though. You ain't like a crazy woman in the car with me. I said, I'm gonna put your ass in the trunk. I will put you in the trunk.
I think we were on the phone with you for a hot minute, and I was.
If he does, take your phone in the trunk with you.
You were talking mean to her. I had to get on to you. She's always right. Understand that. Jackie is always right.
Now, see, that's why you live in Mississippi, huh?
I just train people well.
What,
Nick?
But you
no toilets were harmed during the making of this video.
You notice when I said I train people well, I was talking really low on that one.
Yeah, I heard you.
I'm always right. I got that one.
And deaf. God, she says, why are you always screaming at me? So I tried talking to her in a normal voice. She walks right past you.
She just needs to put headphones on next time. She needs to put her earbuds in.
Does Howard have a normal voice?
Yeah.
He does? I've never heard it.
It depends on if I hear him or if I'm doing something else.
If she hears me.
Then he screams at me. Why are you screaming at me?
Now, Jackie, now where are y'all? I'm not talking to them two dudes over there. Or one dude, a dude and a half. Where are y'all investigating now?
I don't know. That's up to them two on the other side of us right there.
It's up to the men's over here.
Yeah.
That's our investigation team.
That's right. It's Gabe and Howard's team, so they get to choose where we go. So I don't know nothing until they tell us.
We're going to Jersey. We're going to go to the Ferguson plant where they American Standard where they make toilets.
What?
What? Rosie, you travel. Who travels more in Texas? Because is it Longview or something that has the one-way mirror toilets, where it's like right there in the middle of town? Howard needs to go find this. Right in the middle of town, it's like the interrogation glass where you go if you have to go to the restroom. Then you go in. You can see everyone outside, but no one can see you. That is going to be like Howard's new location he has to go to.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Could be like the confession booth. Call it his confession booth.
And so what people do is they walk by. Oh my gosh, Beth! People walk by and pretend like they can see you to make you think that you can see that they can see inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, Beth!
No, they meant they go the opposite direction of what they're supposed to. Hey, Stephen. He said Jesus.
Jesus. That's what I use Portalex for. That's all my confessionals.
Stephen needs to hurry up and come back to Mississippi.
You call him.
He's got to come back
what
home.
Are you called? Father Petrie's confession sessions.
I'll make you some vinyl, and you can just stick it on there before you go in.
Yes. Or just a neon sign. Like a neon sign with battery that's battery powered, and just stick it up there and it'll like glow.
There you go.
I still have the gallon of holy water you gave me. I need to use
that Florida water? Is that Florida water?
I go to the church. I go to Our Lady of Lake Church, and I'll buy these gallons of big things of water, and I give it to the priest, and he blesses them, and I got gallons of the stuff.
But it's just regular holy water, not Florida water?
No, nothing from Mississippi or Florida.
No. Nothing from Mississippi only. I'm going to go ahead and say that.
He said, Father Petrie's confession sessions. Sounds like it's out for a new show. That's what I said.
No more shows.
And he
no
can
more
set
shows.
up like a little booth around him or whatever. Some little walls and make it look like he's in a cubicle. He's in a confession booth. Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. I did not flush the toilet.
I say, yes, my son, what have you eaten?
Ask my wife. No. That's funny.
Some chocolate, some eggs, and some beans. That's what I had. Fried eggs and beans. Oh, Lord. It sounds like you're going to have a demonic experience in about 4 hours.
20 Hail Marys.
Four rolls of Charmin and.
Y'all, it is such a small world. Right before Kansas, Stephen and I were talking, and we found out, and I'm wanting to say, if I'm not mistaken, it was possibly around the same time period where I used to go pretty much every weekend or every summer. Stephen only lived like 2 or 3 streets away from there. So, like, we were all
So he was causing the activity?
No, he was probably the activity. Probably why the police were called all the time. But no, he only lived 2 or 3 streets away from my grandmother. When I was younger, he wasn't younger. I was younger.
Oh wait, you said Stephen, not Howard.
Yeah, Stephen. Yeah, Stephen. I was like, what do you mean? But okay, I'll go with it.
I was like, you said Howard. I was like, was he causing all the activity? Baby wipes, Howard Petrie. It's funny.
I got a bidet. I don't need baby wipes. I got a bidet.
Nick, we always have we'll always have biscuit and gravy. We just will not let Ernie have any of them.
Denise is actually trying to step in on his biscuits and gravy thing right now because thinks he's an addict.
She thinks he's an addict. I'm always younger than Eileen Jones.
That was that dream you had. Wake up, Stephen. Wake up.
That's funny.
Well, I'd go back to Kansas for 2 things. One would be going to Carl's Eatery, his restaurant. Yeah, I've seen the stuff that Carl's cooked in his restaurant. Totally amazing.
Yeah.
Totally amazing foods that he's got in there.
I don't know if I want to go another 15 hours.
That was a drive.
For food? Not for food.
Take out. I'm coming to pick it up.
Then what for, Jackie? What for?
The roads between Arkansas going to Missouri, those were scary enough. And then, my gosh, I know y'all went a different way, but I swear it felt like I was never going to get out of the state of Missouri. it was like that was the never-ending state.
Misery in Missouri.
Definitely, especially when you're driving a big Suburban. I'm used to like a smaller Lexus, and I was having to drive this huge Suburban with no sleep at like 2 and 3 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh! And these roads would go from 2 lane on my side and 1 lane on the ones coming at you, and they were all truck drivers coming at you. To all of a sudden you turn, take a turn, and then my road would be 1 lane, and the one next to me would be 2 lanes. And, and I mean, I was like, When we got into Springfield, I pulled over at Starbucks and said, "Here you go, Rebecca, you're driving." I was done.
And the other thing I'd go back to Kansas for the Sally House. I'd love to get in there and investigate that.
That's where that's at? Kansas?
Yes.
I'd go back to the temple.
I'd go back to the temple.
I'd go there multiple times because I think you could.
I'd swing by there, but I wouldn't make it a point. I mean, those are the 2 things I would want to go see in Kansas. Into the temple, done that. Okay, whatever. But I'd go to those 2 places.
They probably don't want you there anyways.
I have to say,
unless you're gonna cook some gumbo.
They don't want his money for the tolls. They figured out it was fake money.
Oh, they thought I had COVID though with those toll boots.
Yeah.
You know, what was funny, I was either on video chat with Nick and Jeremy at the same time, or I was on the phone with you and Jackie almost the whole time to Kansas. One of the 2 groups I was on the phone with them the whole time.
What was that again?
Nothing. I said it once. I'm not gonna say it again. Should listen.
Because she done already forgot. Look, that's how fast it goes. Oh Lord, that's that education up there in Mississippi. Oh Lord mercy! I just like messing with Eileen. That's the thing. I just mess with Eileen. That's my thing.
The Tullets don't want Howard Petrie back.
That is true.
Steven said.
That is true.
Steven.
I don't think those toilets in that building wanted anybody back.
I don't know. I walk. Yeah, I was getting ready to say I walk behind certain people. I'm not mentioning any names or anything like that, but this shit stinks. I mean, flat out say this shit stinks. It does. Don't think it don't. Good God.
Did you walk behind
their bathroom though?
I'll throw that name out there.
I'm not mentioning any names. That's
I will throw his name out there.
Those people already know because I've already told them. I said I was right behind you. Those people already know.
I don't know who they were. I didn't hear about it. Must not have been that bad. I didn't catch.
Well, you don't want to go walking around, Rosie, and telling people that shit stinks. I mean, come on. It's nasty.
You know, but that would have made him, Stephen, that would have made him go into the woman's bathroom, which verifies what I've been saying this whole podcast.
Hey, I'll squat on the toilet. It's all good to me.
My hotel room was across the street. I didn't have a problem walking over there.
And you didn't even bring me any Starbucks from over there.
I was so excited. I had forgotten to get Starbucks one morning. And, of course, Denise, Ernie, Todd, and Leanne were all right there. And sweet Leanne brought me Starbucks. That proved that she was sweeter than, well, I'm not going to say anything about Denise because I love her, but she's sweeter than Todd and Ernie.
Me too, Jeremy. I think we should all go one more time and have just like
there's a time for a things get together at the temple.
Yes. Or do some kind of like charity thing, even an event for all of our different projects. Put them all there at one time and have like a charity event.
Only thing I do know is I want to mention this is that because I didn't mention it at the beginning of the show. If you haven't done this, you need to do it. Go to the Save Waverly Hills Sanitarium
block
site.
Those people. Sorry.
And Well, let's open it up on
Block them, get them, Jeremy. No, don't you do that. Don't you do that.
Unholy Trinity, we open
Block
them up.
Jeremy. Block them.
Block it.
Doug T. Donella. There.
I just blocked it.
That sounds kind of.
And do you want to type it in, Howard? Do you want to type it in so everybody can just see what the link is for SaveWaverlyHills.com? I can't type it in.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Jeremy got it?
No. I'm just saying because of Jeremy, I can't type it in.
Look, I'll hold up my shirt so you can read it.
It's www.SaveWaverlyHills.com.
No,
make sure that is the one you go to.
That's it. It's it. Plain and simple.
Where's the dot? Oh, there it is.
Is it tomorrow? That's the new court case. Is it tomorrow?
I don't remember the dates that they moved it to, but I was supposed to tell Vera.
Is it .com?
Did you guys know that Vera and Kendall also met?
Is that it?
At Waverly? They met each other at Waverly.
I know they met during Ghost Academy, or is that it? Whatever that show was.
I don't know. She just told me that they met there too. That they met at Waverly, and that's how they're together now.
Yes, that's it, sweetie.
I thought that was pretty cool. It's just like a Cupid's arrow place, I guess. If you're single and you want to find somebody, just go to Waverly Hills.
Yeah, I think Ghost Hunters Academy. That's what it was called. I could not think. They met on Ghost Hunters Academy.
Yeah, that's cool.
So if you haven't signed it, sign the petition, and for a donation of $25, you get this lovely shirt.
That glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark.
And it really does glow. I was outside and my street light went out.
Yeah, it glows in the dark.
I was like, whoa, hold on.
And she lit up the neighborhood.
I did. I was directing traffic.
A cool shirt. Yeah. They're cool shirts. And this, by the way, is the squiggly line. That's an EVP.
Oh, yeah.
The actual recorded at Waverly Hills. That's an EVP. And it so happened, I told Ernie this, that both of the high points, like here and here, they line up on the nipples.
Oh, good Lord. Don't you tell no.
I knew where he was going with that.
Not for everybody. Depends on what size your shirt is.
That's right. So when women wear it, you can actually see the EVP working if it's cold or hot.
You're terrible.
It works on me. It's working on me right now.
I thought that he was going to say something serious. I was paying
attention. I would have a heart attack. I would have a heart attack if Howard said something serious.
I did. Save Waverly Hills.
Oh.
I'm getting the new court date right now. I'm going to tell y'all when it is. Maybe.
Yeah. Because I told them I would let them know. I forgot.
Jeremy says I'm terrible too. Man, good Lord. Mine does it. You ought to see it when it's glowing in the dark too.
Okay,
cold outside.
There is one court case tomorrow. But I don't know what that one's about, but there is one court case tomorrow.
That was a postponed one, I think. They said they had moved it from the original date till tomorrow to tomorrow.
Bob Burnell.
That's the Facebook user that we can't see. It just says Facebook.
He just came on. Bob Burnell. Yep.
Yeah. BB. Bob.
BB.
Burnell. How's it going?
So, Andy, y'all want to promote your show here? You want to talk about your show?
No.
Sure.
Like no.
I know. Did you hear that? I don't even know if he heard you. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. He was telling me a minute ago I had to mute. He said,
Joshua Joyner's here. Hey, Josh. Long time no see. Congratulations. Hey, Joe.
Yes, hey, Joe. And hey, Facebook user. If it's the same one, I'm not sure.
I think it's the same one. I think we're talking about because, like I said, it's done that to me several times, just like Nay, where all of a sudden I'll jump on, it'll be Facebook user. I'm like, I'm on all the time.
So everybody, if you have plans Sunday, stop your plans at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and come watch all 4 of the ladies that are on the screen right now talk about an awesome, exciting topic that Eileen is already researching about. And we all are going to research about and talk about. It's going to be awesome. And so join us at 6 p.m. on here, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for Hey Boo. And then on Monday night, you can join us on, it's hard for me to say this, Paranormal United Network, Paralinks, Facebook page, and Things Network, and YouTube, and the Spectral Sailor, and Spectral Sailor YouTube for the show, The Spectral Sailor, at 8 p.m. on Monday night, Central Standard Time.
So Sunday when you're in church and it's 5:30, you walk up and you slap the priest or reverend in the face and say, I won't watch Hey Boo. And walk out.
Just make them have a
Hey Boo
television and put it on there so the whole congregation can watch it.
Yes, it is rated PG-13. We don't usually get pretty bad, or we don't get bad.
We're not Howard.
No, my shows are bad. They are. They're geared for the adult audience, not very adult, twisted minded. So, Annie, when's your show? When's your shows?
Yes.
Well, Hey Boo on Sunday at 5 p.m. Arizona time, and or Tucson time at least. I don't know if the rest of Arizona's with me, but and then Tuesdays it's Tarot Tuesday with me.
I was like, are you going to say it? She forgot. She said, oh, yeah.
At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pun, Things, and my own Tarot by Name page. So.
And Eileen, when you're not in Facebook jail.
Which is always, but go ahead.
Do you have any shows you want to push?
I don't have any other shows, but I do have other pages. Of course, I've got my Backroads Paranormal page. Obviously, it's going to be kind of inactive for about 30 days. But I also, I'm the co-founder of Paranormal Against Missing and Exploited Children. Me and Beth Allen are both co-founders of it. Please make sure to go and like that page. It is a page where everyone can post. So we do try to keep people from posting their lives or evidence and all on it, just to keep it focused on, shut up, Stephen, keep it focused on the children. So if y'all do get any Amber Alerts, or if you see any of anything on Facebook, it is open for everyone to be able to share. So even though I'm in Facebook jail, anybody can share it out. We travel everywhere. It kind of helps people be on the lookout in the area for any missing children out there. We want to try to give everybody.
You don't have any other shows but Hey Boo, huh?
I don't have any other shows but Hey Boo. Well, I guess, hold on. Unless you want me to say that right now I am Jeremy York on the Petri Dish.
That's true. That is true.
I am Jeremy York on the Petri Dish. I'm Jeremy with the boob job. And
less Jeremy with blonde hair and no facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
Those cans in there did work, didn't it?
Yep, it worked.
And also, we have the Paranormal Swamp investigation page and the Night Terror Collective page.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Hey Boo and Paranormal Swamp Talk.
He said,
yay! So what you been up to, brother?
Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff, man.
No way.
Busy with work and school, and I just took a break tonight. I'm off tomorrow. I say, well, why not join a little bit there, and say hello to everyone. It's been a while, and I really enjoy watching the the different shows, the network. So all y'all are doing a great job.
Thank
And
you.
I think that actually the fact that you changed the schedule for Hey Boo at 6 p.m. I think is better, way better.
Do
Because
you?
before I think it was at noon or at 3 p.m. I can remember, but it was
3.
it was early and everybody was busy at that time. And I think
Yeah.
that 6 p.m. is much better.
Thank you
well,
for
when
the
your
input.
co-host is busy, that doesn't make for a good time.
No, not really. Thank you for the input, though. I
Yeah.
like to know stuff like that. It's good for people to tell us stuff like that.
And
I
we're
think this
always
show is
up
great.
for everyone else helping us come up with subjects. I mean, if
Mm-hmm.
y'all tell
Yeah.
us what you want us to talk about, I mean,
They could do that, yeah.
You need to talk about that
Or
tearaway
message
bra that
us,
you
or
want.
huh?
I'd like to see that on the
That will
show.
not be a subject. Sorry.
no, that's not a Hey Boo
Unless it's
subject.
in a museum and it's on under glass and it's a haunted bra, then we're not going to talk about it.
Nope,
It's a
not a
piece
Hey
of
Boo
equipment. It's a piece of equipment.
I mean, I guess it could be. You could put foil on the cups of it, and it could be an anti-alien deterrent. I mean, but I'm not going to do that.
Dowsing rods on the tips.
You could make. Hey, that makes me actually think.
Oh my gosh, Rosie, did you
Sorry.
think like Howard?
Yeah, like okay. I would probably not tell everybody about this, but I'm going to say it just because we're talking about it. What if you made those instead of tassels? You made like rim lights, rim pod lights on
Like
them.
headlights with rim pods and they flash when you.
And you made Howard wear it and walk into the rooms, and he was like,
I'll do it.
I'm not going to say it.
I'll wear it.
Or Rosie, how about the cat balls with strings and he can dangle them and dance?
Oh my gosh, that's even better. or both. You can sell one and sell the other. Yeah,
Like one go and then the other one go.
Catnips.
I cannot believe Rosie just thought like Howard. I never thought I'd see that day.
What?
Never thought I'd see the day.
She's been with me too long. It's wearing on. I'm wearing her thin. I'm wearing her
So
down.
I was like thinking of it like a scientific use, so you could actually use a bra for a piece of equipment. I was like, if you really wanted to use one, here, this would be, a legit way to use one.
You could just put REM pods in it.
Yeah. Yeah, or the cat balls and call it catnips. That's a good idea, Monet.
I'm surprised you didn't think of it with your cat ears.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking,
No, but seriously, if you get a bra, you can wear it on outside of your shirt. And you put 2 dowsing rods where your hands are free, but the dowsing rods will do its job. They'll cross
but there's
over
no
when you get close.
control on them if they're just hanging.
You don't
there.
want this. Well, that's great because you can't tamper the evidence. You can't fake evidence. It's doing it on its own.
Yeah, but it's not.
Every time you walk, they're
just going to flop around everywhere. You're not going to be able to hold them and ask a question. Like, you have to keep them steady so that you know that you're holding or stance of them or whatever you want to call it. Like your grip on them is what helps you control to debunk that you're not moving them. But if they're just dangling everywhere, then
No, they just walk. They'll be tethered to where they just be straight. And then when you start walking,
you could rig it like a chest rig and make them where they'd be in there straight, and then
that's what you think. That's what I'm talking about. It could be done.
That's too slow walking for me, though. I have to walk.
I talked to Jesse Stewart and I told him about a Jacob's ladder, and he created it.
You tell him about the dowsing bra, a dowsing bra.
I will.
I would be thinking more REM pod because, like cat balls, if you walk, any motion is gonna make those go off. So that's why I was thinking REM pods.
But see, that's the thing. Okay, and I'm not trying to be chauvinistic or anything, but it's the more endowed woman. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
REM pods would be on the ground, basically, facing on the ground.
Look at Jackie's face.
That's your man, Jack.
I was just thinking if that's going to be a problem, they're probably not going to be out walking around ghost hunting anyways, though. I'm just saying.
Jackie, that's your man. You picked him. I'm sorry. You picked him. Gabe, you picked him too.
Yep, Gabe.
See, I mean,
Yeah, when I said to Nick, he had a great show. I didn't know that was the first time. It was great. So congratulations, brother. You did great. I really enjoyed it.
you have to go back and watch the whole thing. I didn't get to watch all of it.
I need to go back and watch that one, and then I need to watch Carl's show from yesterday that was on at 5, and I forgot about it. I'm just.
I caught the car giveaway though today. Seen that show today. Yeah, that was a good thing y'all did though. That was a good thing.
She was so happy.
I know, and y'all tricked her. I mean, y'all got her in there to read the registration. She didn't even notice it until she's read it, and it was underneath her name. And she was like, "Is it mine? Is it mine?" And she was so excited. Oh Lord, I thought Jason was going to get raped in the street. I was like, "Come on!" I was putting money on it. Do it. Rip his pants off. Let's see what happens.
Oh God, that would have been like cameras going off now. Cameras going off. No more.
And then we have
recording.
Yeah, I have 3 shows. The 4th one I'm contemplating severely. But the first one is this one here that comes on Wednesday nights at 8:00, and then Thursday nights is the Petri Dish, which is nothing like this show. It's more casual, more setback, talk
Less
out.
Tame.
What?
Less tame.
It's more open. It's more.
Tame.
Yeah, we don't bite our tongues on that one, and there's profanity. It's just paranormal investigators just being who we are. I mean, there's some of us that just like to have fun and joke around. We curse and stuff like that. We're just normal people. So I created a show just for that reason. And then you have on Friday nights at 9:00, which we have a disclaimer on it, and it's NC-17 is the Unholy Trinity. And that is for just some sick, twisted individuals out there.
Better home on a Friday night and need something crazy to watch.
Yeah. We discuss everything and anything. Like this week, our discussion is going to be about cryptics. Do they have sex and do they spread diseases amongst themselves?
Oh my gosh.
So it's interesting.
If you need anyone to be technical, no. Technically.
Yeah. But yeah, that's true, Steve.
What's my favorite saying, Howard? I so need to reevaluate my friends.
Your favorite saying? I love Howard so much. He's a good guy. That's what your favorite saying is. I know it is.
I always say crazy minds think alike.
I so need to reevaluate my friends.
Howard came up with that topic. Of course he did.
Yeah, I did come up with that. Nobody wants to help me out on this show. He helps, but Chrissy don't do nothing. She just sits down there and just.
You be talking. Listen.
He said, as someone who studies cryptids, I don't trust like that.
So we have it's 4 people on that show, 4 people on the dish, and there's 3 people on this show that are hosts, all hosts. So I try to. You see that? There you go. Look, that's something. That's something that people need to know. You run across Bigfoot in the field and you say, "Well, I've seen Bigfoot." What happens if Bigfoot grabs you and rapes you? You don't know what kind of sexually transmitted diseases you're going to get.
If he does, he or she does, please take pictures. I mean, go ahead and get the evidence out of the way.
It sounds like rhino dung, rhino poop.
You could be, I don't know, you could sit on the toilet after, I don't know. You could be swimming in a damn pond or a lake or something and Loch Ness was there, you don't know.
Hey, you talk about dinosaur poop. It's paranormal. I mean, it's not really paranormal, but like it could be cryptids. Paranormal boop.
You don't know. So these are questions that need to be asked. So that's why we hit the hard hitting their truth.
Denise, you're the only one that would go to Ernie's mating calls. You're the only one that was like drugged long term for
that. That reminds me of that photo of him with, what was it? It was a shirt with him with like, what was it? Was there a T-shirt at the temple that he had?
Yes, I was so angry about that T-shirt.
Got biscuits.
Rebecca won it, and I was supposed to go home and sleep in it that night. Rebecca won it, so I tried to curl up with the shirt all the way home back to Mississippi. I told him I was going to either sleep with it or curl up with it. So, but Rebecca won the shirt. I was mad.
That's what Denise does now. She lets him have those biscuits. I've seen that you said that he has some kind of addiction to them or something.
She said I put some Valium in his biscuits, and he went
Valium. Oh my
all
Lord!
Weekend.
He's comatose. That poor man.
I love that couple. I love them. I met them. When I finally met them, I was kind of like really worried about meeting Denise because I know
it's a love potion.
But I mean, it was like just automatically that was the rest of my family.
That's a good topic. They own the Bigfoot. It's like Bigfoot crabs. That's what I'm talking about.
No. What are they, like ninjas?
Yeah.
What?
That's gross.
They just jump. They got like twice the strength of any other.
She's like, what?
I am so done with y'all.
Oh, just like, what do you call those people that they like come in and they do like a ascent? They ascend from like a helicopter. I was thinking about like that.
With little parachutes and everything. What?
Denise, Howard actually makes Ernie look normal or act like make his personality normal, which is very hard for me to say anything good about Ernie, but you make Ernie seem normal.
You haven't seen me and Ricky Heller get together yet.
What? Who?
Ricky Heller.
And what about him and who? And he never came back.
No, he had to take care of something, and he sent me a message.
He said, he said an emergency or something, or he said,
no, you have the Chrissy's on there. She's sort of like, I don't know, she's sort of like the balance of mediums, and then you have Adrian who's on there. She's sort of like, she can get crazy at sometimes, and sometimes she's more the mama figure. She wants to sit down there and say, no, you can't say that. Oh yeah, we will. We're just like the little bad kids in a house or something that you have, and then of course you say you can't have this cookie, and then you'll see the rest of us steal a cookie, a whole jar, and just run out. That's what we do.
Now I love me some Ricky. I do love me some Ricky.
Yeah, he sent me a video about what I wanted Chrissy to do, and she never did do it. Chrissy.
The baseball bat?
Yeah, the baseball bat.
Where'd he get that wig at?
I don't know. That's Ricky. But I wanted Chrissy, that's what I wanted Chrissy to do. I wanted her to actually run out there in a thong and put some pasties on and paint herself half blue, just like in Braveheart.
Where'd you come up with that
and
idea?
run through a cornfield and actually take a dildo and throw it in the air.
Oh my God.
Just like in Braveheart, because he had a sword and he just kept flipping, okay? And let that dildo flip and let it stick in the ground.
She didn't have a
kilt
on.
And yell, freedom. That's why we laugh so much when we say freedom. Because that's what it is. Freedom!
Look at Jackie's face.
Huh?
Look at Jackie's face.
I'm surprised anything surprises her.
No, he got that wig from me. Where he needed a tartan. He needed a tartan or a kilt. He needed a plaid skirt.
I want to see that happen. Now, Adrian said she was going to do it. And I said, okay, I haven't seen no video yet.
See, I've got to be like extremely nice to Chrissy because she has been so helping my brother out right now. So I have to be extremely nice to her.
Yes.
So you can't talk bad about her whatsoever.
Yeah.
Nope, she's off limits.
Oh my gosh. Skills of a crazy youth. Or activities of a crazy youth.
We'll head it deal with those sword fights. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my
Lord
God.
Jesus. I'm so glad my kids can't hear this. I'm so glad.
Oh Lord. But that's what that show's about. So I mean, that's you see where it went. I mean, just that little short period of time, everybody's mind went everywhere else, and it was went along with the ride. Y'all went along with the ride. So you know what? That's why they call me Slim Shady, baby. Nobody, I'll make you think of stuff that you don't want to think of. I'll even put stuff in your mind and you'll be thinking about it a week later.
Anytime I think of Howard, that's something I don't want to think about.
I'll give you a prime example right now. I can tell you corn. Right now. You see that? Yeah, she knows about the corn. Okay. Whoever seen the corn show that I had people on the show at Alabama Skeleton Key went back into that show and looked at what they were talking about. And I just wrote, I like butter on my popcorn. They went freaking nuts in the chat room.
Yeah.
That's all I have to do is make one thing and boom,
you're an
it's going to blow.
agent of chaos. You're an agent of corn chaos.
Look. There it is right there. Look.
That's my LARPers.
Nick of the lawn. Nick of the corn.
Dungeons and Dragons. D&D. Nick of the corn.
Tomorrow night on the Petri dish, Eileen, we have Nick. It's his actual 1 year anniversary being on the Petri dish. Okay, so we're going to have him on as a guest.
I got
maybe. Maybe as a guest. I don't know. We'll see.
My devil horns, just for Nick.
Just for Nick. So y'all tune in for that one. Nick's a great guy. He's very full of knowledge. I'm going to have to get with Nick on some things and get some cryptics so I can look into it and see what kind of diseases they can transmit for Friday's show.
Oh.
So, Mothman. Can you imagine that? Oh, my Lord. What kind of damage a Mothman can actually do? You know, that's what I'm talking about.
Just make a topic. Does Bigfoot mud wrestle? Do Bigfoot's
You
mud
did.
wrestle?
Cryptics. Cryptics. There's a lot of cryptics out there. It opens up the field.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Denise. I'm in Mothman country. See, Denise, would you like to know if your Mothman out there has gonorrhea? I mean, really.
Gone?
I would want to know. That's what we're going to be talking about on the Unholy Trinity.
That is not what we'll be talking about on Hey Boo.
No.
Especially gonorrhea. I'm really not sure what that means. I have to like Google that.
It's like the Black Panther mixed with gonorrhea. Like we condoria. I don't know. Oh my gosh. How are you?
There it is. I like that, Steve.
Oh my. A bug zapper.
Oh my God.
You don't know. You go out there, change the bug zapper, empty it out. Stuck with some kind of, venereal disease.
Like, what did I get myself into?
I'm sweet and innocent. I'm just sitting here.
That's a good answer, actually. I don't like that.
You don't know what he can give you. He could be, I don't know, he could come in your bathroom and sit on your toilet. You don't know. It's the Mothman.
On that,
That's
on
our
that
topic.
note, I'm probably about to run
Yeah.
So
We are, this is we have 15 or 12 minutes past when we're supposed
I
to get
get my
off. All right.
chitlins in bed for school.
Yep. I'm about to say I got an extra long day at work tomorrow.
So with that being said, we appreciate everybody coming on, and we appreciate the ladies from Hey Buddha coming on
Thank you,
tonight.
Booze.
And watch their shows on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? Central, it's Central, right?
Central.
And then 5 o'clock on Ace time, right?
Yep.
And then whatever time on the other side.
7 o'clock on the East Coast.
Thank you.
7 o'clock, yeah.
And let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been working on that, but it hadn't happened yet. So
Getting banned?
It's the see, hear, speak no evil.
with that being
Why
said,
don't
we
y'all do the Father Petrie's confession sessions? There you go. You and him can do it.
now if you have to really confess anything, just send me a text message or send me a Facebook message, and for $9.95 I will listen to your confession. For an additional $30 I will go ahead and bless you and get rid of that for you.
Yes.
Nice.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. There it is right there. Look.
Go ahead, do it.
See me outside going in the portalet. Yeah, freezing cold. Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, ladies, we appreciate y'all coming on, and y'all have a good night. And thank y'all for all watching Paranormal Small Talk with us.
Right.
And thanks, Gabe, for coming on for your surprise cameo.
Nice meeting you, Gabe.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And y'all have a good evening.